The Nvidia 3090. Unlimited power! Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Matthew from MLC Tech, and today we're going to be doing a little discussion video on the Nvidia RTX 3090 and my decision to buy one, and whether or not I regret my decision to purchase this card back at the start of the year. So let's jump straight into today's topic and discuss, was the Nvidia 3090 worth buying? So as we all know at the moment, in the current space of the PC world, there is a global semiconductor shortage, whether that being in your games consoles, your graphics cards, your CPUs. There is a shortage and a high demand for all of these types of components. This shortage has been increased due to the amount of demand for these components, and also the fact that there is a current shortage of semiconductors in general, not only in the space of the PC and gaming market, but also with the current boom in cryptocurrency mining, and also there's even shortages in semiconductors for things such as cars, for fridges, for microwaves. There is a global shortage of the silicon that is available, and it's been no surprise that there is a major supply issue over at Nvidia and also every other PC manufacturer with the supply of the new Ampere graphics cards, whether that being from the 3090 all the way down to the 3060. We've seen all sorts of issues, from there being limited availability due to the increased demand. So as soon as a card goes on sale for retail price, it gets snapped up instantly. That can be for lots of reasons. One, just the general demand of the average consumer. There are also bots and scalpers out there buying up cards using bots and other programs to make sure that they skip the queues and able to get hold of these cards, essentially in order to flip the cards on eBay or Craigslist or any other third-party seller website in order to create a profit. If you go on eBay at the moment and just look at the prices of 3080s, in my personal opinion, it's absolutely disgusting that they're charging a card that is meant to have a £700 MSRP, and they're trying to charge upwards of £1,500 for this card. I think it's outright disgusting, and you should definitely not contribute to this practice whatsoever. But also the GPU market and second-hand market as a whole has been crazy. If you look at the prices of 20 series cards, you would see like you can get 2080 Ti's going for around over £1,000 now, and also if you try and buy even just a lower end card such as an Nvidia 1660 Ti, the availability on those cards are very scarce as well. So the current situation at the moment is not good, and I remember saying a couple of months ago, oh yeah, just wait a little bit longer, because you know their supply issues will be fixed, prices will go back to normal. No, in fact they've gotten much worse as of recent. Which is going to bring me back to the main topic and discussion of today's video, and that was my purchase of an Nvidia RTX 3090. Now you're probably singing, oh you lucky bugger, you must have so much money in your bank in order to go out and pay upwards of over £2,000 for graphics cards, because that's how much they're going for on like StockX and like and eBay from third-party resellers. Now with my story of why I bought the Nvidia RTX was that the 3090 is easier to obtain at retail sometimes than all the other cards. I've not seen a restock of the 3080s on websites such as Scan and Overclockers, but there has been little restocks at times, though you've had to be quick, from scan.co.uk on the Founders Edition RTX 3090, which is the card I personally was able to buy at MSRP, which that is the big difference of paying £1,400 for a graphics card, which is how much it should be, compared to paying what they're selling for on eBay at the moment, which is over £2,200, which is absolutely crazy. And if I was faced with that option of buying a new graphics card at that price point, I certainly would not pay that massive price premium, even though it's argued that with the Nvidia 3090 you're paying a bit of a premium for that extra bit of performance anyway. But looking at the state of the market at the moment, do I regret buying the Nvidia 3090? And in all honesty, and it sucks that I have to put it in this perspective, and it does pain me with the current state of the market, that this is the reason why I'm glad I bought a card, and that was the current state of the market with the current prices and availability and how it's gotten worse. Was I glad that I bought my 3090 at the start of the year in January? Yes, I was, because looking at the current state of the market now, would I be able to buy one at MSRP now? Absolutely not. So I'm lucky and fortunate that I got in and was able to purchase one direct from the manufacturer at retail price. Yes, I'm very lucky. But let's talk about the card as a whole. Do I regret my decision buying this card, given that I upgraded from an Nvidia 2080 Ti? And in all honesty, yes, I'm a massive tech lover, massive tech fan. So in my personal opinion, having the latest, having the greatest, having the best technology in my computer was absolutely worth every penny for me, even though I admit I'm not the average consumer. I'm not the average Joe who just wants a computer just for gaming. I do a lot of productivity as well, such as in Adobe After Effects, Premiere Pro, a lot of the Adobe package that requires quite a bit of VRAM, and also just like having the latest, the greatest, the best frames possible in a game as well. I can justify it in my opinion because I'm a computer scientist myself. My entire field and work life revolves around technology, so in my personal opinion I can justify spending the extra money on computer hardware. Although others, I understand, might not be able to, and quite frankly, if you're just someone who just wants to game at high resolutions and high frame rates, you're probably better off, if you're able to, trying to buy a lower end card such as the 3080 or 3070 when they become available once again at reasonable prices. But I do have some gripes with this card in particular. Now, the Nvidia 3090 is one beast of a gaming graphics card. In fact, it's the best on the market you can buy at the moment for gaming. And also, it comes with 24GB of VRAM. And now you're probably thinking, 24GB of VRAM, that's crazy amounts of frame buffer. No one's ever going to need that. And I will admit, for games, you won't need that whatsoever. So if I was someone who was just gaming, I probably would have regretted my decision of buying the 3090, especially now there's currently rumours of a Nvidia 3080 Ti, which is the same core, the GA102 core, as the Nvidia 3090, just slightly stripped back and with 12GB of GDDR6X RAM instead of the full-blown 24GB, which if you're someone who just wants to game, I would recommend probably holding out for that card, though at the same time, it's probably going to be the same issues that we've experienced with all the other Ampere graphics cards, and that is they're probably not going to be available to the general public in big quantities, so you're probably going to struggle to get hold of one of them also. But with the Nvidia 3090 being such a powerful card with such high amounts of VRAM, it sort of annoys me how we're only getting the GeForce optimized drivers on this card. It is essentially a Titan level replacement card. We want what Nvidia was able to do on the Titan cards, where they were releasing, Quadro level professional drivers, which made compatibility and also performance in professional applications run so much better. I can't justify myself going out and buying a Quadro level card, paying almost 2 times the price for a Quadro level card, when I've got the hardware and the VRAM and the core that can do the same as the Quadro. It's just Nvidia just won't optimize it and unlock it in software. It can all be done in software. I've already got the hardware. I've paid for the hardware. Nvidia it's simple as turning on a switch. Well, okay, it's not quite as simple. They've got to develop the driver and publish the driver, but it's essentially as simple for us consumers of Nvidia publishing the driver updates and flicking on the switch for the productivity drivers, which annoys me that we're not getting, and I hope that Nvidia reconsiders this. You did it with the Titan, please do it with the 3090, please. So anyway guys, that's been my little video on the current state of the GPU market and my decision that I get asked quite a lot on, do I regret buying my Nvidia RTX 3090 graphics card, considering at MSRP it's a pretty penny as it is, but looking at the availability and just how much they're going for now, and that argument can be applied to all the current Ampere graphics cards and also AMD Radeon graphics cards at the moment as well. So that's been my thoughts and opinions on the current state and my personal thoughts and opinions on my decision to buy a Nvidia 3090. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think on the current state of the GPU market, what are your thoughts on the current Ampere graphics cards, and just the general state on computer hardware and the current market and the state of availability and demand around semiconductors in general. Anyway guys, I've been Matt from MLC Tech. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, like if you want to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you on the next episode of MLC Tech. Goodbye.